Did we take a long rest
Yes.
at some point during the last one? Okay, cool. Because I
Yes.
didn't even actually get a chance
After
to.
Mira got her kisses in, y'all decided to
Okay,
just take a
cool.
long rest.
Got her kisses in.
And that's where we
I'm happy for
ended.
her.
The ship, you noticed, was under guard, which isn't a surprise, right? Because basically King Canute said you can't leave till you do this job for him. You're still working on. Well, you kind of have two active quests at the moment. One quest is, the quote unquote main storyline quest, and that is the dealing with the mead from the other two meaderies. As a side plot of that, you will get paid. I think it was 100 gold for every barrel of that mead that you can smuggle into the speakeasy. In addition to that, you have another quest that was given to you by Night Piercer, the Necro Pixie, to recover a diamond capable of casting the resurrection spell that he needed, and killing a dwarven cleric, Wuldrick, who he doesn't like, basically. In addition to that, you know that some of you know that Brian's clan is around here somewhere. And so that is where we pick up as well, actually, we won't pick up as you all wake up on the Yellowtail, because we're going to pick up actually slightly, early in the morning. We'll say that you all decide to go into the market. You had noticed that there was an arcanist there, and you all had all sorts of things you wanted identified, and so you head into the arcanist. Although, as you're on your way in, you hear kind of a scuffle, if you will, going on in the arcanist shop. You hear a loud grunting noise, and a split second later, a wiry, old, gray bearded man goes flying out one of the windows. Another couple of seconds later, two brutish looking Goliaths wearing kilts storm out with the male Goliath mumbling about idiot. Freaking idiot magician doesn't know crap, as he goes and storms off into the distance. You then are able to kind of dust off the Arcanist, and then get your scrolls identified. And so we will pick up with you just walking back out of the Arcanist shop. You are in the main marketplace here. What do you guys want to do?
A man
It's
fell
a
out
good
of a
question.
window.
He did not fall. He was thrown out a window. That is very
Well,
clear.
like an Emperor's New Groove.
Probably not as much of a
I was,
fall. More like, think Western, right? A guy
uh,
threw a guy out of
uh,
shop.
I see, I see.
Yes.
I was just curious.
For throwing off his groove, or
Yeah. Well, you remember hearing, idiot mage doesn't know what he's talking about.
Hmm. And that was just some guy in the shop, like when we got there. That was not the Arcanist himself.
No, the Arcanist is the one that got thrown out. So if you want to have a conversation with him before you
Oh, it
actually
was
leave,
him.
yeah, like you kind of help dust him off and bring him back in, and then he identifies your scrolls for you. But yes, he is.
Sorry, I don't.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Sorry, I don't know. I had a trouble following that.
I thought wiry old bearded guy would have been enough, but
Yeah. No, I got it. I got it. Well, what was that about?
he says Oh, some stupid barbarians wanted me to figure out what their rocks said. Idiots are illiterate. They didn't make any sense. He didn't like it.
Did they take the rock? Do you still have it?
He says, I don't have the rocks. It was the big guy's rocks. And trust me, I wouldn't want the stupid rocks anyway.
Why not? Because you couldn't figure out what they said?
Not that I couldn't figure out what they said. They were gibberish. They said nothing. I could read them just fine.
Just for fun, just out of curiosity, what did it say?
It said, it didn't make any sense. It was like a child practicing letters.
I see. I didn't know if it was going to sound like anything resembling words.
Look, I know what I'm doing.
Barbarians...
I know how to manage this. You just get idiots who think that I can, just pull meaning out of thin air when they got a fancy rock. That's all.
That's so fair. Were these barbarians from the clan over on where are they, on the beach?
Yes.
The Storm... Brianna, what's your name?
Stormforge?
Are these from the Stormforge clan?
Probably. They didn't introduce themselves. They walked in, said, Magic Boy, what did these say? And that was about 30 seconds before you came up and saw me flying through the window. I told him it's just chicken scratch, letters that don't make any sense, and then in a rage, he threw me out a window.
Well,
Are they still in there now?
What was that?
Are they still in there now?
No, they left. Took the rocks with them.
And they didn't tell you how they came across these rocks or for what reason? They just said, can you read it? And you...
Look, I don't ask questions. I didn't ask you stories about where you got these scrolls, right? You come in, you hand me some money, I tell you what the thing means. I told you the whole conversation I had with these people. There's not a whole lot going on up there. It wasn't a long and interesting conversation that we had.
Just kidding.
Well, we thank you for your help in identifying our magical items. Much appreciated.
Well, I guess I appreciate people who know a good service when they see it.
Brian?
What?
Actually, I'm going to have Brian roll that wisdom saving throw for me.
Sorry, above table. Do you want to do something?
What are you talking about?
This is your clan.
I'm doing it.
You are?
Don't
Let
you
her play out
worry.
her story her way. Don't force her.
Okay, sorry. I get nervous when nobody's doing anything.
Okay. I got 13.
All right. So this is a wisdom save from the previous evening. Well, I'll send you a message with what happened so that it's just you. We don't get too many people involved.
Right.
That's nice.
All right. So what are we going to do from here? You've just walked out of the Arcanist shop. What are we doing?
General question that I should have asked the Arcanist. Would he buy magical items if we wanted to sell?
Yeah, I mean, like, identifying is not even the main thing that he does. I mean, he does it, and he's kind of the only... This is just a magic shop, basically. So he like, buys and sells
stuff?
magical goods. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Just out of curiosity. How much would a parapet of wound closure cost?
I don't know. Or periapt. That's what it's called.
Whatever it is.
Well, I called it a parapet earlier, so you're good.
I was like, I swear I've never heard that way of pronouncing it, but I've also never seen this word before in D&D, so.
That's uncommon. I want to say that'd be somewhere between like 100 and 500 is the way that works.
Mm-hmm.
I did in fact find my oopsie potion written down. It's just purple and sparkly, and I don't know what it does. How much would I get for that?
He has no interest in things that he doesn't know what they are. And like I said,
That's
Never
a really
mind.
good
he's
idea.
not going to be able to figure out what that is. I mean, for all he knows, that's just sparkly water. Like that's not something that's of
I mean,
interest
it's
to him.
not.
I think you should drink
It
it.
might be, though.
This is
I'm
well,
not
you
gonna
you
drink it.
say it's not, but it doesn't look magical to me. It looks like some weird little concoction.
Okay,
Drink it. Drink it.
I'm not drinking it. I'll
How
splash
much?
it in the eyes of my enemies.
Too much. That's not magical. Would we count the lucky
What?
coin as a magical item because it has this weird effect? Or
Oh yeah, the lucky
Just
coin would
right.
be magical.
theoretically, how much would you take for it?
He says, basic little enchantment lets you determine the outcome of the coin. I give you 10 gold for it.
Damn.
I'll keep. I'll keep it for now. It could still come up.
How much would he pay for the scroll of compulsory polka?
You don't want that?
No, I do. I just want to know.
Well, if you're not going to sell it, I'm not going to figure out what he's going to buy it for.
Okay. What if, what if, what about a vial of Gix's blood?
No, he's not interested in goblin blood.
Okay.
Can he tell me which way the barbarians went?
He doesn't know, but you saw them storm off to the east.
What would he pay for pixie dust?
Okay, Brian is gonna start storming off to the east.
Okay, Mira's gonna follow.
Yes, and I'll remind the
Lyra.
crew that any shopping you want to do can also be done over text message as well. So,
Got
Okay.
it.
so Brian, you start going. You're going to be able to at this point. I mean, you're not like directly following them, but you guys have been around town enough at this point that you've noticed the tents off to the side of town, off to the east. Do you want to follow straight into the encampment, or do you want to like, I don't know, do something else?
No, Brian's just gonna go
All right, let me
straight.
get
Lyra will
where the
follow
tokens go.
Brian. But like shout out to her, like, hey, wait up. Like she's not hiding that she's following her.
All right, here, hold on. What is going on here? Oh, okay, there we go. I thought I had tokens here, and then they all looked like they disappeared, but I figured it out. Okay, cool. So yeah, you head over and you see what is, I mean, basically it's like a little tent village, which, I mean, kind of makes sense because they're, you know, they are not from here. That has been made abundantly clear. They are living in these tents. No one's really sure why they're here. At least you guys don't know yet. And as you come up to the camp, on the map, it's going to look a little bit more walled off than it actually is. I mean, there are like little minor palisades and stuff, but King Canute would not allow someone to set up a fort inside of his little hamlet. So, but this is where basically what you come up upon. You see that there's There's probably more people than this, the tokens I have meandering around, but at some point it just becomes a field of tokens. And yeah, you see that there's a clan of people. You would be forgiven for thinking that they were just living out on the highlands. They are just kind of going about their business. You got people cooking, trimming bows, tanning hides, all that kind of classic, roving clan sort of stuff.
Welcome to your people, Brian.
Someone roll a perception check. The DC on this one is just going to be a 13.
Okay. Somebody
Who's
else
rolling
roll.
it? I'll roll.
Somebody else
I
roll.
roll. I
Okay, I'll roll.
got lost my stuff. I only got a 10,
Hey,
I
let
got
me
a
get my dice
12.
out.
and I got +4 on that 10.
Oh my god.
I got a 14.
Okay, finally.
Oh, good. So, Brian, you're able to recognize that the two that you saw out of the storm, or storm out of the store, rather, are these two that are now kind of sulking around the campfire right in the center.
Does Brian know any of these guys, or is it too
You
old for?
don't recognize anyone, and in fact, the guy the guy that you saw, who's still in a bit of a temper, looks up and notices you. You specifically. Give me a perception check, please.
Oh, 19.
He is mad at you. Like he's you see like red go over his face. He starts storming up to you and he goes, "Look here, lass. Today's not the fucking day to be messing with me. You get those fucking colors off right now before I get you out of them." He starts reaching for his axe.
Wait,
hold
wait.
on. I think there's been some sort of misunderstanding here. You see, we're not from here, time-wise.
He lowers the axe, pointing it at you. He says, "Look here, devil girl. I don't give a shit about you. It's her I'm pissed off at. Don't you add yourself to the mix. I won't say it again. Get out of my colors, or I will get you out of them."
But they are her.
Let Brianna talk.
She's from the future.
Let Brianna talk.
Brian's actually a little going through.
By the way, Gabriella, or Lyra, as you start talking again, his knuckles go white on the axe.
Look.
Lyra, this isn't your battle.
All right, Lyra.
You must understand what the girl says is true. My name is Brian Stormforge, and I am one of you.
Look here.
I will do whatever it takes to prove it.
Look here. That stupid little mage thought I was an idiot. Do you think I'm an idiot too? That I don't know my own damn people? You say you're one of me? I know my clan, and you're not part of it.
Then fight me for it.
Roll initiative.
I'm assuming this is just Brianna, right?
Just her?
Oh
Or,
yeah,
like,
this
are
is
we
just
all-
Brianna,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me. 14.
Alright, so he is going to roll his attack first. he, in the midst of swinging, is going to say, don't have to ask me twice. That's a 14 on the die. Or not a 14 on the die. That's a 14 with his attack bonus.
Okay,
What's your
So
AC?
no battle. It's a tie.
that's insane.
I thought it was meets it beats it.
What's your AC, Brianna?
16.
So you're able to kind of sidestep it. He's going to follow it up with a backswing. And that's a 16, so that one's going to connect with you. That is one of these guys. That is 7 damage to you. And he's going to go into a rage. As if he wasn't already in a rage. And that's his turn, so we're now
How
to
many
you.
people are there?
That's awesome.
There's
Brian's
a
gonna whip
lot,
out-
but they're not like this is now a scene, right? There's a number of people who have kind of like come over and are now watching this. They're not getting involved.
But I feel like if we
Can
get
she-
involved, they're going to get involved.
Yeah. Can Brian not
can't.
like pull a dwarf like Lord of the Rings, like I am Thorin, son of Thorane, son of Thrall? Like, can she not list back her ancestors?
Tell you
Oh,
what,
yeah, let's back
Brian.
your ancestry.
Tell you what, Brian. Roll an intelligence check. This is going to be a DC 28 to see if you can remember
What?
your ancestors for 1,000 years. Or I'm sorry, 700.
Oh, yeah, it's a long time.
Guys.
I could do that.
Sorry, Brian. Guys, it's not happening.
It's not
Yeah, no,
happening.
it's not
And it's
happening.
making her do an intelligence check for that is just
I mean, if you get a nat
So-
20, you can do it. If that's what you
Oh,
choose
fine.
to do.
I did not. I got
Brianna,
a
try and get
10.
that 20 just once.
Can
Oh, I got a
roll
10. I got a 10.
roll for her?
No.
You guys don't believe me?
Well, okay. So what are you trying to do now?
Brian's gonna whip out her great axe and swing it. It's a 13.
Let's see. What is his AC? 13 will hit.
Yes.
Let's go, Brian.
How weak.
Oh, right. Damage. Let me roll damage. 6.
Okay. So yeah, you make contact with him as the two of you are now just like swinging great axes at each other. What else do you want to do?
Brian is going to go into a wild surge.
Oh hell yeah.
And let's see what that. So I can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space.
Okay.
Until my rage ends. And once Brian does this, I guess. Where did the light? Here. Brian's gonna yell out, "Stop this now, or I have to kill you."
You're gonna go all the way over there. Tell you what, roll. I'm assuming this is intimidation. Is that what you're going for? You're trying to do some form of persuasion here.
Yeah.
All right, so roll that check then.
Does Brian have her helm on, her red helm?
Intimidation or persuasion?
Whichever one you want to do. So if you're trying to intimidate, I mean, let me know which one you pick.
Okay. I'm gonna do intimidation. 'Cause
Okay.
I have a better chance. That's 15.
15. Okay. Sounds good. What? No, you didn't. You did roll an attack. What was the damage you dealt? Because I just realized that's bludgeoning, so that's halved.
6 damage.
Okay, so down to 3 then. let's see, 15 on the intimidation. Let's see how he does. All right, on that, the woman that's now in between you runs up to him, kind of like puts her hand on his axe, and let me just make sure I don't say the wrong name here, like an idiot. Okay, that's what I thought. So she kind of grabs the axe and says, Ragnar, you've been having a bad day. Calm down. Let's talk to her. How many people around here have our colors anyway? He's you're still in initiative, but he's gonna kind of skip his turn. He drops the rage, and he's gonna kind of take a couple deep breaths on his turn. Walk up to you, not immediately up to you, and say, he's gonna say, "Fine, explain yourself, or I will kill you." As he kind of wipes some blood off of the arm that you cut.
My friends and I came here from another time, and I have come to you in. Wait, outside question. Does it have the same rules of time travel if I like say like something
You're gonna have to
for
be
them
more
to avoid
specific
something?
about that question.
Is it
Like, is it gonna
like
mess up everything?
yeah?
No, we're not. This isn't
If
hard
I
science fiction.
okay, cool. Back into it. Um,
I will say you do know, and I'm sure you know this, but just like as a general reminder here with the time travel stuff, your clan is not from Scotland. You knew that they like you were not here, right? You were kind of like more towards like Upper Canada or something like that,
yeah.
right? So you know that your clan near its origin, as far as you know, traveled from somewhere to your homeland, and established themselves there. So, right, not only do you think you're the only or have thought that your whole clan died, right? But these people are also in the wrong place as far as like your clan history goes.
Yes. So true.
I didn't know you were Canadian.
Brian was forged in the cold. Um,
Well, I'll be honest, I really did have Greenland in mind when she first said it, so I don't know if that's what she was going for or not, but I gave her Canada just in case.
I I'm all for it. Yes, my friends and I are from a different time. We've traveled here purely by mistake, and for some reason, I've stumbled upon you, my clan, or not my clan, you, who are my people, whether or not we are of the same clan. I wear your colors because I'm one of you, not because I am a traitor. My clan is dead in my time. Yours is still alive, and I mean you no harm.
Roll a persuasion with advantage.
Okay, got a 9 on the first one. It's 9.
Both times? Do you add anything
The
to
second
that?
time was 3. No.
Let's see. With a 9, I'll tell you what. We'll roll for him. He rolled a 4, so he's gonna. You sense him settling down. He kind of like plants his axe in the ground a little bit. And as he's doing that, you see another clan member, an older one, coming up and saying, Ragnar, peace. If what she says is true, she may be able to help us in our plight. Show her the stones. See what she makes of them. He is then going to show you. He pulls out like a bag of like river stones. There are 5 of them, and they're not exactly like identical, but they're pretty close. And every one of them is etched or has like carvings in them on the front and the back. I am going to put the picture of these in the Discord.
Can Lyra like peek over and look at them, or will they get offended? Is that an offense?
I don't know. I mean, I know, but that's for you to kind of figure out what you want to do about it.
Lyra won't peek, but Lyra will make her way over towards Brian.
You're already on
Respectful
thin ice, Lyra.
Yeah, that's really bad.
As you go through, he actively growls at you.
Backs up. Backs up.
Let's see. What is his intimidation? That's a charisma intimidation. Where is that?
Oh, look at these beautiful stones.
He rolls a 16 on his intimidation, so I'll let you play that as you want.
Well, I have a 16 armor. Does that... Lyra looks at it, and, like, it doesn't... She, like, gets, like, her face turns red, you know, and, like, but you can't tell because she's red.
Mm-hmm.
But she
Your face is
feels
red.
her face hot. Kind of like when a teacher calls on you and you don't know the answer, kind of a vibe. It's like her face just gets really flushed and she starts getting hot. Like she's like nervous, but like not. She's not moving from where she is, but she's not backing up.
Okay. As he's growling at you, this woman once again like comes up and says, "Ragnar, take a seat. Let's settle down." And the 2 of them are going to head back over to the fire.
Okay.
And wait for you to give them some thoughts.
Okay. She moves towards Brian.
So you're all able to take a look at these stones. If it's not obvious, those are front and backs, separated between the lines. Yeah.
Oh, I see. They're front and back. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I free-handed them very quickly, and so they don't actually look the same, but on a few of them I vaguely tried.
They're beautiful.
I know.
They're so good. Does Brian recognize any?
Do any of these symbols look familiar to me? Question mark.
Are you able to read Nordic runes?
I mean, that's a character question. If you mean like, is that a part of my language?
Yeah, well, you've encountered Nordic runes before. It was like in session 3. You don't remember?
Yes, I can, because we did that with Heath when we did the stone structure. I can.
Yeah, you're able to read these. They don't make sense. Well, I should say this on the front of all of them. Those are symbols you recognize. The ones with like multiple symbols. Those are just letters of the Furthic or the Furthic alphabet. The other symbols you don't recognize, and the letters don't form words.
Brian, are you aware of a code your tribe may have had? Because none of this makes sense unless this is some sort of code.
Is Brian aware of some kind of code?
Brian is not aware of a code. Also, Brian, you can read these as well. Or at least you
okay.
know enough to know that these are like Nordic runes that also don't make sense.
Okay. There's no world in which
Why are we
this is a
concerned?
puzzle that we have to put together.
What was that?
And there's no world in which this is like some kind of puzzle that we have to put together.
I mean, is that an above table question, or are you saying that to Ragnar?
I'm going
No.
to take a bit of dirt and start making my altar. I'm gonna use elementalism. Hold on, what is it? Elementalism, and make Mimir and a tiny little figure out of the mud,
Okay.
the dirt, and then I'm going to offer. What do I have? Do I want to offer? Can I offer? I'm gonna put some of Noodle's raspberries plus some flowers down, and I'm going to pray to Mimir for guidance on help on what these stones could mean, on what they, on knowledge, help for knowledge on and answers to these stones.
Roll a
See if Mimir
religion
might-
check to see if you hear anything back.
Does Noodle grow raspberries?
Yeah, on his cheeks.
What?
Yeah, this was a whole thing in the Feywild.
This is a whole
It
thing.
happens like a lot.
What do I add to that?
Noodle's so cute.
+1, so 16.
Noodle.
With a 16, you get you feel like deep within your spirit that Mimir is reaching out to you, and the feeling you get is he says, "Oh, that's a tricky puzzle."
That's a puzzle.
I
So
was
it is some sort of puzzle.
I was right. Wow, how crazy is that?
Celeste looks at the lady and says, "You seem very concerned about these rocks. What kind of significance do they have?"
She says, "We found them at our ancestral burial mound after we exhumed one of the hills."
Okay.
And you don't know where they came from? You just found them there?
She says, "Well, they came from inside of the tomb, or not the tomb, but the inside the cairn that was buried, that was holding, the bodies of our ancestors."
Is that somewhere near here? Or have you moved from where that was?
No, we had to leave. Far, far to the north is where our homeland lies.
Well, from what we've seen of these, it's not necessarily gibberish. We believe it to be a puzzle or a code of some kind. Are you aware that there is of something that this could be a code to? Some sort of possession that you hold, that you've hidden, or something, or a place that that's hidden from others?
She's gonna take you and Celeste aside and kind of say, "Look, we exhumed the cairn because a blight was rising from it. Things have been going bad for us recently. Worse than bad luck. Something fell on the air. Things are wrong, so we consulted with the gods to see what we need to do. We reached out to our guardians, but they were silent. A few days later, a rot, a blight, a mire was coming out from one of the burial mounds. We dug it up and we found no bodies, but we found these stones. We couldn't stay where we were. We had to leave. The land had become too hostile to support our lives. And though none of us could understand what these stones meant, yes, we understand that they are some form of coded message given to us by someone, one of our guardians, perhaps. We were hoping that one of these local wizard folk would be able to help us discern their meaning, but so far they've proved rather useless in every town we've gone to.
Would you
Above
excuse me for a
table.
second? Lyra's gonna go, Natalie.
Oh, okay. You're good. I was gonna say, so some of the characters can tell what letters they are. Are we allowed as the play? Like, can we get that? Like, what letters they are on these rocks
Uh,
in English?
no.
Okay.
That's part
We
of the
can
puzzle.
read them,
What I can
but
tell
we
you
can't read them.
is that you can, let's see.
Can I try? I just a question. If I hold it and try casting a magic stone, would something happen to it? Like, would
No,
it
nothing happens if you
unlock
cast
something? Okay.
magic stone.
Okay, I
Don't
wasn't sure
break
if it
the
like
magic.
glowed something or no, but like, what if I enchanted it or something, and then the letters glowed and more letters appeared, like it's invisible ink. You know what I mean?
So what I will give you is not English, but I will give you the Wikipedia article on Elder Futhark.
Okay.
Okay. Lyra goes to Brian,
Which
and says,
I'm
"Do
gonna
you
be straight
remember?"
with you guys. You're 100% gonna need to
Hello.
familiarize yourself with this article.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
Homework.
Also,
Lyra, do you-
another thing, this is not something you necessarily have to solve today. You need to solve it before the
okay.
end of this quest line.
Oh,
Okay. Um. What is wrong?
Oh, I see.
You
It's
see?
a translation.
Yeah.
Understood. Lyra goes to Brian and says, "What do you remember of your clan's history?"
like, what do you remember? Like, how did your clan pass? What
Roll a
happened?
history check there, Brian.
okay. Five.
You remember basically nothing of your clan's history before they arrived in quote unquote the new world. You don't know where they came from, although at this point you can kind of guess that they came from here somewhere. And you don't know where they came from. You don't know why they left. Though again, you figure there's something to do with that here. And like I said, you have like you have no knowledge of anything that took place before arriving in what you would call your ancestral homelands. And for what it's worth, it's not just because you're an idiot and didn't pay attention in class or anything. Like it basically nothing is known even by like the village elders and stuff. It's a very mysterious part of like your clan's history. In fact, like most people don't even think about it, right?
Yeah.
Um, did your clan start having bad luck when you came to the new land? From what you remember, was there some sort of like bad energy, or was it just the hard times from the past just trickled to here? Like, could your clan have been not necessarily cursed, but like, I'm just curious now if this is something that led to your clan's wipeout, or if this is
Well,
something separate.
again, remember the clan goes for about 700 years after this, before Brian shows up.
Right.
So
Okay.
this does not wipe the clan out.
Okay. This is 700 years. Right. Okay. Yeah, they live a while. Okay, so she doesn't remember anything. That's fine. What to do about it? Because here's the thing. Are we going to need to go to their place? Is their place within this realm? Like of like we
Like
wouldn't
where the
get
blight
charged for trying to
was,
escape?
it's too far away.
It's too far away. Okay.
Yeah.
Lyra goes back over to the woman. Are there any of your elders still here?
She says, we have a few of the elders. The one who encouraged Ragnar to turn the stones over, Eric. He's one of the clan elders.
Mm. And do you guys keep records of everything, or is it word of mouth?
Just, what do you mean keep records?
Like, have you written down anything that your clan has, or is it some stories you pass down to your children?
We've etched a few of our deeds upon standing stones, but is that what you're asking
But
about?
yes,
So yes,
that is
we have created standing stones in a number of places.
okay. And that would still be too far out for us to reach. Okay, cool.
Ragnar's going to look over at you, Brian, and say, "What do you make of it, future clansmen?"
Well, like they said, it's some sort of puzzle made up of Nordic runes. It'll take us some time to decipher the code, but I think we can do
He's
it.
going to turn to Eric and say, "Look, you fool. Clearly, she has no idea what's going on. Look, I'm not happy about you being here. I think my wife will be upset if I cleave you from tip to tail, so I'll let the colors go this time. Don't think I believe your story of being from the future or any madness such as that. Yet, if you could help us with this, I would be grateful."
We will do everything we can, I promise you.
He reaches his hand out for the stones.
I go to the woman with permission. Would it be possible for me to take a sketch of the runes so that way we can decipher it while you still hold on to these? So that way they don't fall, that you don't lose them?
She gives Ragnar a look and he kind of just goes, and then nods.
Okay. Lyra takes her book and does sketches of the runes and copies them. And then thank you, and then gives the stones. back.
All right. Are there any other things that you want to do while you're here? Any other questions you want to ask? Any other people you want to talk to? Anything like that?
Um, what's that thing off the edge of the map? Is this a person?
There. Are you talking about off to the right?
Yeah.
There is a person off to the right.
But that doesn't look. That looks different than the rest.
You see that there is someone off to the right hand there, outside of any of like the barricades. He's leaning on a rock, like picking grass apart, basically. Kind of leaned back. He's got his legs crossed over, and he's kind of just hanging out over there.
Is anyone
But
hot?
is he a part of this clan? From the looks, because to me it doesn't look like he is, but I don't know if that's just the picture you chose.
Roll a perception check.
Okay. It's a 12.
You see, is anyone hot? It's my family, bro.
Perception. 12 plus 4,
Okay.
so 16.
They're
Uh,
my family.
He is not wearing the colors of the clan.
He's
Maybe
included in my
actually-
question.
There's a
I wanna
picture of
ask,
him.
but I also don't
You
wanna
just
start
zoom
another
in and then
quest.
you answer that question for yourself.
It's hard to tell. Sometimes I'm like, I can't tell if, you know.
And it turns out Mira's actually Brian's great.
Wait a second, that'd be really funny.
Turns out it's
Hold
both
on.
of your character side quests.
What'd you say?
So it turns out it's both of your character side quests.
Yeah.
I'm so curious about this man, but I don't want to start a new quest. I don't want to ask about him and then us start a whole different side quest.
I'm
And the
going
answer
over
is
there.
yes, he is hot.
Oh, yeah.
Zoomed in.
I think I'm going over there. I zoomed in.
Oh, Lord.
Oh no.
I zoomed in.
Do you go there or do you center over there?
Why don't you just ask them if they know who that is?
Yeah. I'm
I
gonna
go up
ask
to the woman. Hi.
the woman. Yeah.
You're going to
He's
ask
that
the
man in
woman,
distance.
what are you going to say?
Who's that over there by the rock?
She kind of rolls her eyes and says, him, he's just some lost pup, that's all.
Ooh, say less.
Lyra, take Noodle out. Noodle wander, and Noodle just wants to look around.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
Mira's gonna go over to that guy and see what's up.
All right. So, let's see. He doesn't really seem actually to even really notice you coming up to him. He seems oblivious isn't the right word. Well, I'll tell you what, roll me a perception check.
15.
Yeah, so he doesn't react at all to you starting to come up to him. You get the sense that he like knows you're there, but yeah, he like pays no mind or anything like that.
She's just gonna kind of lean up against the rock near him casually and just say, "You don't look like you're part of this clan."
He looks up at you, keeps picking at the grass, and says, "They don't seem to think so either."
Do you think so?
I don't think so. I know so. They just haven't figured it out yet.
Now, what do you mean by that?
I mean that I have been sent here to be a part of this clan, and they haven't accepted that yet.
Sent by who?
Look,
Bless you. What?
I was sent here by Luch.
Oh,
Roll a religion check.
I thought maybe you were just coughing.
Roll the religion.
I'm rolling.
I'm so curious now.
Oh,
You're not hearing
she
any of
really
this
doesn't
all.
know.
Yeah, you you're still not convinced that he isn't just like clearing his throat.
Yeah.
Lyra gets her messaging, her ear cuff thing, and says, "What's he said so far? What do you know?"
Which is a
Well,
reminder
you have
you've
left.
said out loud, because this is an out loud conversation that you have.
Yeah.
Okay, Lyra will rephrase. Lyra says, because she forgets it's out loud. She says, "What's happening?"
Mira,
I'm far enough away. I can say what's happening and not have it be too weird.
I'm more curious at what you think she's gonna do.
I don't know.
I mean,
could
she's
say
having
it
a
again
one-on-one
and
conversation with someone, and you want her to talk to you.
Mira's just gonna ignore her.
Oh.
You have legs. Walk.
I don't want to go over there. Continue your conversation. Find out more.
So you were sent by something
By Luch.
to join this clan.
That's right. Not my first, might not be my last, but this is where I am. This is where I need to be. They'll figure it out eventually.
Can you spell the look? Is it Luhyk? Because that's how I spelled it.
No, it's Lu. Well, I tell you what, I'm not going to tell you how to spell it. You guys failed the religion check. You don't get the spelling.
Okay, hold on. If I'm gonna go over there, fine. I will get up and go. She will come.
Oi.
He goes, there's a lot of you. Do you guys need help with something?
Yes, there is.
Are you in danger?
There is many of us.
I see that.
No.
Are
not
you
at
in
the
danger?
moment.
Do you want us to be in danger?
Not
You
a-
sound a little eager.
I said, look, I'm here to help people. That's what I do. And they
that
don't
why
need
you
help
were
yet,
sent-
or
are
at
you-
least they haven't figured that part out yet. You all came to me, so I'm asking you, do you need help? Are you in danger?
No, wait. Sorry, you were sent here? By who?
Yes, as I was telling your watery friend over here, I was sent here by Luch. Yes, you may roll a
I do
religion check.
Cool.
Do you need water? You keep clearing your throat.
Oi, Lella.
15 plus.
Wait, that's yes.
Hold on.
That was me.
I got a 15.
Tell you what, Starlily,
What do I
roll
know?
it with advantage.
I guess roll again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh no, it can only help you.
Right.
Well, I got the exact
Unless it doesn't. You rolled perception, not religion. Roll again.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. My eyes are bad, guys.
On an
16 is the
11
best
for
we got.
you, let's see. What was Lyra's roll?
15.
15. You know, you piece together that this is some sort of a deity. Starlily, you've heard this name before.
Oh, shit.
What is aw shit?
If I rolled higher, maybe I would know more.
No, you've heard this name before. It's a pretty famous name in some of your circles. You
Okay.
know that Luch is part of. Are you ready for this thing I'm not going to spell for you? The Tuatha
Yes.
De Danann.
God.
Easy.
which is the
You
Celtic
say it one more time?
pantheon of gods.
Oh,
Oh,
we have
okay.
Celtic gods
pantheon.
now. Okay.
That's all you remember about him, though.
Got it.
So you say you're sent to help this clan.
He says, "Yep, sent here by Luch. Are you guys like seriously? Are you guys okay? You keep saying the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, we're just having a day.
Clearly,
We're also helping this clan. One of our members is a part of this clan from a future time. We're sort of from the future. It's a long story. Not going to get into it right now. But you are aware that the gods are aware that something has gone wrong and they want to correct it.
Luch told me
Like,
the Stormforge need my help, so I came to help the
what do you,
Stormforge.
is there something particular that you're good at? Like, is there, are you like really good at deciphering things, perhaps?
Is it what am I good at? I says, well, I'm good with the blade.
Oh, like, are
That's
you a
what I'm good
mage?
at.
Are you a swordsman?
Hold on one second. I forgot what weapon I gave this guy.
Wait, guys, I found him. He's a master craftsman.
Did you
Girl.
Google it?
You can't
Yes.
Google.
And he's a
You're not
warrior.
supposed to do that.
Why?
You can't Google. Because that's
Because I
not your
remember the
character
name.
doesn't know that.
Your character, you can know that. Your character doesn't know that. We don't know that.
Okay, fine.
Right, I've told you what your character remembers about him. So, I'm looking on this character sheet for what I. Anyway, I'll get back to you on that. You
Okay,
can
you
tell
guys with
this
the
guy's a
weapons.
warrior. He says, "Look, I'm here as a champion of Luch to protect the Tuatha De Danann and their those under them, and I was told for that purpose to go find the Stormforge clan because they were in need of assistance, and it had to do with the interests of my patron, my god Luch, and so I'm here."
Okay. Jeez.
Well, it has to be some kind of quest from the Celtic god.
That's exactly what he just said.
Yeah. Okay, but like,
Do these symbols in does this mean anything to you? Of I show him the note. I know we can read it, but like maybe he knows the code.
He doesn't seem familiar. He's like, but he does say, "How did you get them to show you those rocks? I've been trying to get them to show me those rocks for, it feels like weeks now, but they have no interest. How did you manage it?"
We have a Stormforge.
Because we are we have a Stormforge again from the future. Not gonna get into it, but yes. she
Oh,
is a
okay.
Stormforge.
Yeah, okay. Sure. That makes sense.
Yes, and your sneeze dog makes so much sense. She says it under her breath.
He says it under.
He doesn't notice.
Okay.
Well, you
What can you
could.
tell me about your god? What would you be willing to offer up about your god?
Luch? Well, like I said, he's one of the Tuatha De Danann. He is a god of light and war and savior of, well, quite frankly, savior of the Fae from time immemorial. And so he looks after them. And he'll look up at Star Lily and kind of say, "That's why your friend probably knows who I'm talking about. He," I said, "watches over the Fae, and that's the larger reason. That's why I'm here."
Okay.
What, like, is
Oh.
he fit? Like, can I tell from what he looks like what he is
Hold on. Yeah.
racially?
Let's see. Roll a racism check. No,
Perception?
no. He's an orc.
Oh.
The tusks
Hey,
give
Not
it
what
away. Subtle, but
Maybe I
definitely
didn't
there.
zoom
Ymir,
in. Maybe I didn't zoom
question, because
in.
They don't show up well in the picture. Like I said, they're very subtle. But no, he's an orc.
Ymir,
Ah.
what was it that Fey lady told you?
Yeah, I can't see them in the picture.
The
What?
her war that Fey lady that you and Heath liked, the war stories that they
Oh.
told you. Did they happen to tell you anything that sounds similar to a Blythe? Because this guy is a Fey god. I can't imagine a Fey god would want to be involved with these orcs unless it's something from the Fae that's attacked or caused the harm to their land.
He says, first of all, ow, I'm right here. I am one of the
Uh-huh.
faithful of Luch, and I'm favored by him. Thank you very much. And second of all,
Mhm.
Luch is not a god of the Fae. He protects the Fae, as he has
Mhm.
for millennia in the past. Thank you very much.
Okay, but what does
Mira
that have
just
to do
looks
with
at
them?
him
They're
and
not.
says, "She doesn't do well socially. You'll get used to it."
Says, what do you mean get used to it? Also, that's
Charlie,
pretty clear.
Charlie's gonna apologize to him for her friends. And then she's just gonna be like so in awe of him being sent from the god that protects the Fae. She's just gonna start, um, like getting shy.
Okay.
What's your name?
Okay, but what does Mira remember of the thing at the end
She didn't
with
say
the
anything about
her two characters? She don't say nothing. That's unhelpful. That's really
it. Mira's
unhelpful.
never heard of this god before.
No, it wouldn't have come up in her
What does that have to do
conversations
with?
either.
No, but I was more curious if like that thing at the end,
No.
because I remember you guys talking about the thing that escaped at the
Yeah,
end
no.
of their battle thing.
This
Is
is
that
this is not a Death
does its
Knight
powers did that
situation.
cause the Dark Blythe?
No.
Okay, cool. That's all I was curious about.
This is not related, I believe.
Okay, cool. That's all I was curious about.
This does
It's not related.
not. I mean, there were things kind of like blights, but it wasn't a blight. That was like a rot that displaced the reality of matter itself. That was like a whole order of magnitude different than what this is.
Okay.
What's your name, fake
Okay.
Stormforge?
This is well, I'm not a Stormforge.
I'm gonna move.
Let's be
I'm gonna
clear.
leave.
I'm Kyler Rageborn.
His name is Kyler.
Kyler Rageborn,
Love
yes.
that name.
Well, nice to meet you, Kyler. Good luck with whatever.
Starlily's gonna compliment his name.
Well, thank you. Like I said,
She's leaving.
I'm here because my god told me to come to this clan, and it's to protect the Fae in some way or another.
That is so noble of you.
Thank you. I pride myself on noble combat and that sort of thing.
We have all agreed that this character isn't ugly, right?
Sure.
That's a matter of personal
Um,
opinion.
Because I wanna chat him up, but also I don't want this to be another I get trapped in the house situation.
I have a question, just like above table. A
Yeah.
blight that's like a disease, right?
Yeah, it's like a it's like a disease and a rot. I mean, like the Irish potato famine is a potato blight.
Okay, that's
It's
like
where
when
Think of
it's
Moana.
typically where
something starts getting sick and dying out.
it starts like rotting from the inside out while it's still alive.
Yeah.
Typically,
Okay, okay.
You could think of Moana.
yes.
Everyone's
Yeah.
stories lead back to Moana.
Moana. That's a
No,
blend.
mine's Frozen too.
All roads lead to Disney.
Yes, truly. Mira's gone back into the camp. She's just like chilling by the fire. She's playing her lute and like singing little tunes. She's just chilling.
Starlily's gonna try and seduce him.
Is this
Okay.
something that we could solve without having to leave the town,
You
or is this something that like we have to solve the other quests before we can do this?
this is its own thing. Um, you you are you are missing information here. Well, you're not really, but maybe the hints have been too subtle and you haven't followed up on them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool.
So Starlily, let's just manage this real quick so that we can focus. What are you saying?
What do you mean?
Well, you said you want to hit on him,
Yes.
so
Oh. Um. Well, I already complimented his name. Isn't
Uh,
he supposed to compliment me now?
well, tell you what.
He didn't.
Why? Yeah. Why don't you roll a perception check
Okay.
and then a persuasion check potentially?
Okay, I got 19.
For perception.
Yes. And then I got 11.
All right. So the 11 is going to be for your persuasion. On your perception check, you really, on a 19, you notice two things. One, you notice that he really doesn't seem interested. He's pretty focused on his, on his sitting down over there and waiting for something to happen. That's the first thing you notice. The second thing you notice is that while he does have the tusks of an orc, you realize that they are very small, which probably means that this is a very young orc.
Ew, how
Wee woo,
young.
wee woo.
I mean,
Oh my God,
if you're
all
gonna
of
give a
you are
guess on a
under arrest.
19, I mean he's like maybe 16.
Oh!
Okay. Wait, but how old am I
Pleasure.
supposed to be then?
Jail, jail, jail.
Wait, how old am I supposed to be though?
I don't know. What did you
I
put
don't
in your
know. Look at
character
your
sheet?
feet.
Because I thought she was like a teenager.
Look at your sheet, man.
So
You made.
if you want her to be the equivalent of a teenager as a fairy, you're probably about like 300 years old.
So still too
Wee
old.
woo,
Got it.
wee woo.
Yeah, I'm not saying that we're gonna start the Epstein files.
Um,
Remember when you all hit on him?
I didn't realize I was that young. I thought I was older.
Remember when you
know
just said that you were a teenager, but you threw yourself in an orgy?
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
Oh,
and teenagers do reckless
hold it
things.
out. Oh, oh.
Jail,
That
jail.
was a statement.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna ask him if he can remind me of the Fey history with his, with La.
So he kind of just talks about how, back when Luch was just like an upstart in the Tuatha De Danann, that he went to war against the Fomorians, and the Fomorians were kind of like oppressing the Fey creatures, not like reducing their ability to get out of the Feywild, but just like killing them outright. Also dominating them, as in like using magic to make them like thralls and slaves and that sort of thing. And so, in order to like prove himself as the hero god that he wanted to be, Luke went to war against the Fomorians and was able to defeat one of the like leaders of the Fomorians, and that since then Luch has always had great interest in care for fey creatures, and that in his devotion to Luch, Kyler often finds himself defending not only just like the weak and the people who can't defend themselves and fighting for them, but he finds himself more often than not getting involved in protecting fey creatures in the material world.
Awesome. Okay. Star Lily's now gonna fly back over here, and she's gonna let them know that whatever it is he needs to help this clan with, we also have to help. I know this is in the past, but obviously his intentions are to protect the Fae, so this has something to do with me.
Well, that's a bold assumption.
Yeah.
I just
it was
mean
not
like it's
intended
in
for
the best
you.
interest. No, I mean it's in the best interest of the Fae to help whatever this is.
So that was the only thing you talked to him about.
No, I mean I learned some history, but I don't know if that'll help you.
What
Okay.
is the symbol on the back?
So, are there any other conversations you want to have? Any other things you want to investigate while you're here? Or do you want to go elsewhere to try and follow up on leads or thoughts or anything like that?
We gotta
I
figure
still
out what
have.
the back of these things. I don't know what the back of these runes are.
Well, yeah, that's the point.
Sorry,
Um,
I'm on the website.
I sent a text
Oh,
where the fronts, which translate to letters, I
Yeah.
figured
Oh,
out.
did you? I didn't see the
Um,
text. Hold on.
I
Oh, you
sent it
see it.
in the group chat that doesn't have Jacob.
I was going to say, I'm not involved in that one, but I did
Oh,
see like a
oh,
gopher healing someone or something like that.
Oh my god, you're so
Oh,
smart now.
yeah.
Hey,
Uh,
Yeah, I just
Brian,
did that, but I can't figure out what the backs are. I gotta figure out
yeah.
what the backs are.
why don't you go ahead and just give me another wisdom saving throw? It's been a little while.
Which,
oh
Okay.
my god. We
You
got
know,
this.
just like subtle.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Can it's less passively perceiving anything about Brian or anything around here?
Oh
Uh,
shit.
so what are you trying to like when you say passively perceiving anything? Like what are you getting at here?
Well, first of all, my passive perception is just good, and we never use it. So, um,
You and your sister are just fiends for passive perception.
well, people perceive things.
Yes.
Um, I'm trying to figure out if you just said that there were lots of things that we subtly might have missed. This is an opportunity if you want to tell us more information
Right.
that we're bad at stumbling upon. Or I'm worried about this whole Brian situation. Wondering if any of us are noticing these
for like
saving
scrolling.
throws.
So for Brian, you're gonna have to do an actual perception check, and I'm gonna let you be the only one to do it because you're the one who asked about it.
Oof. 11.
What's your
Okay.
passive perception?
That's not going to be
16.
high enough for
No.
you to notice anything happening to Brian in this moment. Other than, well, I'll tell you what. On the 11, you see that Brian kind of seems to be distracted by something. But given the fact that she's wandering around, the clan of her previous, like where she is, you can't tell if this is just like shock and awe from the context or if this has something to do with the necklace. But you do see her kind of like lose focus on things for a minute.
Mm.
And then let's see, passive perception. You do remember them talking about a couple of things that kind of seemed out of place, especially with Kyler over there. The one that really stands out is their conversation about a guardian, and how the blight. So they had a series of like really bad and unfortunate things happening to them. Then they were unable to like connect with their guardian, and then a blight appeared on one of the burial mounds for their people. Meanwhile, the unbeknownst to all of you, the thing that Brian hears in her mind that causes her just a moment of losing focus is she hears in her mind, "They are against you, but I am on your side. Look, look to me, and you shall have your heart's desire." But again, Brian's the only one who hears that.
Um,
Sorry, go.
okay. Celeste, upon noticing Brian's small, what they call like zoning out, nudges Mira to take a look at it as well, and whispers to her, "I'm starting to get really worried about her."
We gotta get rid of that necklace.
Truly.
Yeah, I'm going to say that while your characters don't know necessarily that this is about the necklace, Brian's been behaving strangely enough for long enough, and you guys have been worried about this necklace for a while. That's a reasonable. You don't necessarily know that this moment is about the necklace, but your worries are not totally out of the blue.
We're making inferences.
Right.
We're using context clues.
We're gonna battle the bard.
Yeah, we need to.
With the bard. Yeah, with the bard. With the bard.
I am the bard. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll battle you too. It's fine.
Please don't.
Is question, is the guardian, I mean the elder that I asked about, that they were like, there's an elder here, is he a character on the thing?
Yeah, he's this guy.
Lyra goes up to Brian and says, "Hey, would you be willing to come with me to talk to the elder?"
Sure.
Okay. Lyra takes Brian with her to talk to the elder, and Lyra gives a little bow and says to him, "Sir, I'm Lyra. This is Brian. Um, we're hoping to help. I had a few questions if you would be open to answering them. I understand if you aren't."
Says, "Let me hear the question first, then we will decide if it's something that you need to know. After all, tempers are still high around here."
Was there anything you noticed before the things started going wrong? Did somebody in your clan start acting differently? Did a stranger come by your land and stay the night?
Says, "No one in our clan started acting differently before the ill-fated times settled upon us, and we've had no strange visitors necessarily, though there were rather more people, warriors out and about in our lands than typical, though they had no interest in us, so we needed not to destroy them."
Is there anything? I have a question above table. Is a
Yeah.
guardian like a like a religious person, like a deity or something?
You just heard Guardian.
Okay. Um. Hmm. How do I want to word this?
Roll a perception check.
Cool. That I can do.
Brian, you can do this too.
Okay.
Alright. +4, so 14.
There's some context with those people that he has chosen not to share with you. You can kind of see it in his eyes that there's more there than he
I got
is currently willing
okay.
to speak of.
I got a 22 by the way.
Okay.
What was that?
I got a 22 on my perception check.
What does
When
he
he
know?
started talking about the other people, he looked around the camp before he said it. Like, not in the camp, he looked at the perimeters of the camp before he said it. It was very quick. But you
Could she
noticed it.
tell if it was like if he was looking around the perimeter like he was scared somebody was listening in or looking at the people?
Well, you can't tell anything. Brian saw
I can't
him.
tell. I'm asking for Brian.
Right. Brian saw him, like, looking around for like half a second before he said something about, groups of warriors fighting with each other in their lands.
Oh, they were fighting with each other in his lands. Oh, okay. I thought you just meant there were just people passing by that were warriors.
Yeah, I mean, they were, well, there you go, two different groups.
Okay. Did you notice any symbols maybe that they had? Anything discernible about these people or just they were there?
Discernible how?
Did they have a crest of some kind, a symbol? Did they have colors of their own, how you have yours?
Roll or persuasion check.
It's a 19. What do I add to it? Some little dice are going great.
19's enough.
Okay.
So he will, at that question, he will look kind of like very gravely at you. His face goes to stone, and he says, or actually, he doesn't say anything. He kind of like he just walks away from you. And as he's about like 5 to 10 steps away, he kind of glances back at the two of you, gives a slight shake of his head, and walks into one of these tents.
Do we follow him? Do we follow him? Did we follow him? Or was that like a don't follow me?
It was definitely a, like, come over here sort of.
Okay, Brian and I
Oh.
follow. Discreetly.
Wishes to talk in private.
Come, Brian, quick.
Once you get into the tent, he's going to say, "Look, we're on edge here. They haven't realized it yet, probably because it's different ones, but these purple armored mercenaries, they're one of the groups that was involved around our lands.
Oh.
The other ones were Vikings, dressed mostly in white.
Can I? Would I can I draw like the symbol that Heath's Knight Order guy gave her and ask if that's the symbol? If this is what they carry?
You'd be able to do that, and let me look at that symbol, actually. From whenever I sent that to you, my God. Let's see. Where is that? It was the symbol was like Thor's hammer, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll recognize that. And he'll say, "This is one of the symbols of the other group, the Yoms Vikings. We know them."
Oh, okay. We've come across them as well.
You
Okay.
came from the north, I would imagine you have. They have a great deal of presence up there.
Hmm. You speak of. I've heard of this guardian that you tried to speak to. Is this like a deity or a god?
Um, we don't rightly know what the guardian is, just that there was a guardian that watched over our people, that made it so that the sun always shone brightly upon us and the wind was always at our back. Yet, as of late, the Guardian was harder and harder to contact, and then all of a sudden, just after the fell times came, we noticed that the sun did not shine, the wind did not blow, it was always in our faces, and death was all around us, calamity closed in, and we could not contact our guardian, the one who watched over our clan. We know not why. We know
Um,
not what the guardian is either, for that matter, lass.
of course. With was there give me a second to collect my thoughts. Um, is there something that would have angered your guardian for him to have stopped responding? As was there a rule in your land of fighting or of a certain magic that maybe would have caused him to
The
be
only
angered of
lead we have were those there
those runes?
stones. But
Okay.
for life and limb, we cannot understand what they mean.
Okay. Any questions you have, Ryan, before?
Can you leave us for a moment, Lara?
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for your time. Lyra exits and waits here for
He looks to
for
you, Brian, and says, "Look, I'm old enough to know that strange things happen in this world. I know not if you tell the truth and you are from the future, yet I'm not quite so hot-blooded as our leader over there. I'll take you at face value until you give me reason to believe otherwise. What questions have you of me?"
When we were talking earlier, you looked out. Why?
I was making sure those Varangians weren't around. Don't trust them.
How come?
Did he spell that? Question mark?
Yeah, I'll give you this. I'll shoot the spelling over to you. He says, they're the ones fighting with the Yoms Vikings. It was shortly after they arrived that things started going bad. I don't know how, but I'm sure they're involved in what's going on here.
I promise you that we'll do everything we can to translate those stones.
To see that you do, for if your story is true, I suspect that your life depends on it as well.
Right, you are. Brian leaves the tent.
All right. As Brian leaves, what do you guys want to be doing?
I think we need to go probably into town, question mark? Unless anybody else wants to do anything here.
I'm good here if everyone else is good here.
All right, where in town do you guys want to go, or just in general? I'll move the map over there.
Just in general for right now, I think.
No, not that
Um,
one.
I'm sure, like,
By the way, this is the encampment. If that wasn't clear enough.
okay, that's where we were.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
And so
Hmm.
Kyler's little rock was right there.
Have we seen these purple mercenaries before?
They're the
While
ones
we're
that
here?
brought you in.
Oh,
Right.
they're the town's worker, like they're the knight's guards,
No. So
the knight's I mean
there's
the king's
town's
mercenaries.
guards, and then there's the long ships that had the purple and the white and with the gold filigree that met you while you were
Oh,
still on the boat, escorted you to the king,
hmm,
are currently standing guard, watching over the Yellowtail, making sure you guys don't leave.
that's them.
They're Knut's personal mercenaries at the moment. Yeah.
Crap. Okay. Oh no. I
His
feel like
personal people.
I feel like when Lauren comes back, she'll know what to do. But I'm like I don't know how to solve it. I'm trying to think. Hold on. I feel like you've given us hints on how we can figure this out, but my brain is like, what do we do from here?
Do
Other
you
than
want to
like go to the land, but we can't go to the land because it's too far.
fill the
Sorry, what were
rest
you
of
saying?
us in it all?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Uh, Lyra tells them, "What don't you know? What do you know? What don't you know?" Hold on. Lyra tells them what she found out that uh,
Where are you guys? Like, do you guys go back to the ship for this conversation? Do you guys go?
let's go back to the shit for this
Let's go to the
conversation.
ship.
All right, so you're back on the Yellowtail,
Okay, so
having a little powwow.
yes, so uh, basically what happened is that something started these people, the Vikings, the mercenaries for the ruler of this land, the purple ones, and then the Yom Vikings that we met uh, back when the Jarl, the one that gave Heath the symbol that she could use. Um, those two were there fighting. They were in their lands right before things went wrong, um, and then all of a sudden they couldn't talk to their guardian, and then a blight came and drew them from their lands. Um, and these stones appeared in places where people should be in their graves. Um,
Thank you.
yep. So we have to decipher these. And Mimir said it was a difficult puzzle. So, is
It
that
is
possible?
proving to be difficult. Although Celeste figured out the front.
I mean, it was just you went on the wiki and you looked at the
You
symbols
went on
and
the
saw
wiki
what.
and did it, yeah.
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 Well, we were talking because if I didn't do it now, it was going to happen.
Yeah, it's
I was trying to find the back, and I was like, "Where's the back?" And I kept going, and then I was like, "Oh, right, he said some of it we don't know." I was like, "Oh, that must
Celeste
be
is
the back."
going to excuse herself to go to her bastion for a little bit.
Okay.
But she's not going to go to her bastion. She's going to sneak back into town and try to find some sort of shop,
Roll a
potion
stealth
shop, any
check.
kind of shop. I don't know. I don't know that I'm stealthy. Let's see. Oh, I'm pretty stealthy. Okay, hold on. Ooh, I'm really stealthy.
Oh
24.
yeah, no one. Everyone thinks you're in your bastion right now.
Lyra is gonna
I'll
go
tell you
into
what,
her-
unless someone has a passive perception that is 25 or higher.
No.
I
I'm
was
gonna
say,
go with no.
I doubt it. So,
Lyra is gonna go into her bastion and try and look through her library and see if she can figure out the back of the runes.
okay, you can do a what would that probably be? You can either do an investigation or a history check.
Which one do I have better for? Let's see.
And then Natalie, what kind of shop are you looking for?
We're going history.
A potion shop, a scroll shop.
So scrolls would have been the Arcanist. Whether you can find an alchemist or not, yeah, you're able to find just like a small little mom and pop alchemist kind of deal.
Is it 20? I got an at 20 on the history check.
You have. You're not going to like this with an at 20, but what you learn for sure is that these are not runes from a language you've ever encountered. These are novel symbols to your library.
But they are still runes. They're not like.
Well, I mean, they seem to be runic style symbols, but
Okay, but
like-
they're not from a language I have ever heard of.
not only are they not from a language that you've ever heard, literally none of the books in your whole library have anything congruent with them.
Okay.
So yes, Celeste, you're able to find a little mom and pop apothecary. Yeah, however you
You
say
tried.
that.
It's okay. Okay, I go in to talk to the shopkeepers.
You see kind of like these people, you're not sure. They might have found the elixir of life with how ancient they are. You're not sure how they're still alive. But you also know that if they have found the elixir of life, you don't want it anymore.
And that, you know what? That's fair.
Yeah, and the mom of the mom and pop goes, "Well, hello, dearie. How are you doing today? What can we get for you?"
I'm looking for some sort of potion that could maybe knock somebody out for a couple hours, but leave them unharmed.
She's gonna say, "So you want a potion that can knock someone out for a few hours, leave them unharmed? Do you want them to know that you knocked them out?"
I don't think. I mean,
The
I don't know.
the pop of the pop says, "Of course she doesn't. You know what she wants this for." Roll a perception check.
Okay.
I want to know what they think you want it for.
That's some dark thoughts for later. 19.
They think you're trying to buy roofies.
I also thought that's what they thought, but
I mean,
I don't
essentially
think it's
you
worth
are.
explaining to them
Right.
what I'm trying to do.
What was
No,
that?
I'm just trying to rob somebody. I'm not trying to, diddle them or anything.
Oh! Well, in that case, as long as there's no inappropriate diddling going on, then yes, I will say that we do have a little potion that could potentially knock someone out.
I'm afraid to ask how much.
Right. Roll a D100.
Oh, okay. Suddenly I'm frightened.
Well, this is going to determine the price and the quality.
Oh,
39.
They say, "Whoop," and they produce a small little vial of, actually, it's pure, clear, odorless, tasteless liquid, and they say, "For you, one who assures us there will be doing no diddling, 39 coins."
Yeah, I'll take it.
She sells you a very small vial of definitely not roofies for 39 coins.
Okay. Okay, I go back to the ship. And try to find anyone who's not Brian.
I mean, I don't know. So where? Well, hold on. Where is everyone else? So Celeste and Lyra have gone to their bastions. So Mira, what do you do?
Did you tell me that you were gonna go do this before you did it?
um, no, but I didn't tell anybody. But we did have that like very concerned exchange by the fire. So you know that something needs to happen soon.
Maybe I'm out on the deck so that you can find me. Maybe I'm looking for you because I'm concerned. Maybe I knocked on your door and you weren't there. Welcome back.
The office was there.
Where is everyone else? So Brian, where are you?
Brian, is this middle thing like the top of the mast kind of a deal?
Yeah, that's Crow's Nest.
Brian's up there.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
You can see everything.
Roll a perception check.
Um, 12.
Natalie, roll a stealth check for your return.
No.
The DC is 12.
Yeah, I figured.
Come on, be stealthy.
Oh, 16.
So, Brian, you do
Damn.
not notice Celeste returning to the ship. Starlily, where are you?
She's asleep at the wheel.
Carla?
What?
Yeah. Where are you?
No, I got logged out of my Discord for a minute. I'm just in my room.
All right, so back in the Bastion, too. Okay, cool. And that's everyone, right? I didn't miss anyone. Okay. Cool. So, Mira and Celeste, you are in the captain's quarters. Yafis is lined up with, like, he's lengthwise with the ship, like, parallel to its length. And as the ship is rolling, he's kind of, like, flopping in between two, I don't know. Well, actually, Celeste, have you done anything to keep him in place, or is he free rolling?
Yeah, he's free to roll however he wants to.
Yeah, so he kind of on the big waves, he just every once in a while just hear as a wave is big enough to flip him over.
He's gonna be so bruised when he wakes up.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
We're finding him magical alcohol. I think he'll be happier than ever.
Anyway, so I snuck out of the ship. I don't know if you figured that one out. But I managed to get a potion that I think might be able to knock Brian out for a little bit. They said, and these really old, and Mira, I cannot stress enough. Old people told me
Ew.
that that this would not
Were they,
harm
like-
Brian.
Was their skin like sagging off of them?
Yes. And
Ew.
they were like you couldn't even count the wrinkles. There's just wrinkles on wrinkles. I fear aging at this point. Anyway, So I mean, they could have been lying to me. Also, the potion was 39 coins. Do with that information what you will. I feel like this should be a group effort, but you know, you can reimburse me when you want. Um,
How
but how do you think we should go about giving this to Brian?
we need her to drink it, obviously. What do
Where do we eat? What's
can
the eating
we?
situation?
Yeah, we've never eaten a meal together.
Yeah, I get the map doesn't have a galley, but you can choose any. Oh, actually, yeah. Here you go. We'll call this the galley right now.
Okay. Do
There's
we
a
Do we
typically
usually eat together? Is that like a normal thing?
there? Like the crew eats there?
Yeah, I would say that like that's where all the food is made. So if you want to eat something that's not on your person, you at least go through there.
Okay.
Okay, so I think maybe at dinner tonight, you distract Brian and I'll sneak it into her drink.
I think it's our best shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna be big mad if I wasted 39 coins.
Did you only buy one?
Was I supposed to buy more than one? We only have one Brian.
Yeah, but
There
her
was
weight.
39 coins.
But
If it doesn't
she's a
work,
barbarian, so her weight and her alcohol tolerance is different.
Listen, I don't need to knock her. I asked for a few hours. We only need a couple minutes.
are you worried about handling the necklace at all?
Not for the only amount of time we're gonna have it. Like,
I
I
mean,
guess, yeah, well, if we touch it, I'm sure she would take it off if she could have. You make
yeah.
an excellent point. Well, I solved the issue possibly of how we're going to take it off of Brian. So I feel like maybe it's your turn, Tag.
That's not fair. I texted you potion.
You did?
Yeah, no, I said poison, but yeah.
What?
Yeah, but then I acquired. You said alcohol or light poison. You never said potion.
I said strong alcohol or lime.
I specifically told the old people not to harm Brian. They thought they
Well,
had
no. Hold on. Let's be clear. The agreement was that there would be no diddling, not that there would be no harm.
I
Swear
told
to
them I
God,
wasn't going to
you
diddle. I
killed
asked the
Ryan.
potion to knock somebody out and leave them unharmed.
Oh yeah, like harmed from the potion.
Oh yeah, I'll harm Brian.
Right.
That's separate.
That's different.
Okay.
Brianna, I'm sorry. You're just when you're poison. Your reaction was really funny.
What are you doing up
They
on the
almost
crow's
picked
nest
up.
during this conversation, Brian?
Brian is like in a state of paranoia right now. Just kind of like looking out.
Give me an an investigation check.
Okay. $11.
You see so many Varangians. Like they're obviously there's the two on the dock watching the ship, right? But like every time you look around a building, you see another one. You hear a voice in your head that says, "They're coming. They're gonna take it from you. You have to stop them. Kill them. Get them if you need to. Don't let those mercenaries near the ship." And that's kind of just running on repeat in your head right now.
Okay.
Now tell you what, give me just this is like just a flat wisdom check. This is not a saving throw.
Okay. $19.
Oof.
The voice makes sense. The voice clearly has your best interest at heart, but there's something about this voice that makes you a little uncomfortable that you can't quite put your finger on. Like I said, I mean it's making a lot of sense with the things it's saying, the warnings. Like it's giving you good advice, but there's something else going on with this voice too. But you can't quite figure it out. Back to Celeste and Mira.
You got any gloves? You're on mute, Bella. Okay.
Damn. Bella or Lella?
Bella,
Bella. Well, I was talking to Mira, but
who's still
Yeah,
muted.
I was.
she might be
That's why
going
I
to
was
the
confused
bathroom.
for a second. I thought you meant me, and I was like, "What? I was not there."
Oh my god, I was muted.
Yep.
I said that.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear you because I was talking.
We were having a conversation about how you were muted.
And I couldn't hear it because I was speaking.
Um,
We did all that above table. Lyra, we had Lyra's Bastion do all that research. Did we actually come across anything about like a safe way to handle the necklace or anything like that, or that didn't come up?
how do we get to our bastions? Do we have to walk across the main deck?
Well, so your bastions are like extensions of your quarters. So,
Okay.
like Celeste, you could go into your bastion right now.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, because that's your quarters.
Right.
But to get to Lyra's quarters.
Yeah, hers. Everyone else's is below deck.
Also, question: we have Lyra tried to talk to Mira through her little stone thingy, right? We have like earpieces.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ear
yeah.
cuffs.
Are those like? Do we all hear at all times?
You
or
can
I do-
you can kind of just determine who hears. Like you don't have to like do a code word or anything. You just tell me who you want to speak to. Also, I will say that like with Brian's roles at this point, Brian's still being paranoid about everything up there. I mean, this is kind of above table. But Brian's currently more paranoid about the Varangians than you guys. She's not going to take any particular notice unless you guys start getting like super sketchy. But like, she's not going to freak out if you go below deck or anything like that.
We live there, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like, that's just normal ship stuff. Now, if all of you like gather in a corner and are whispering, then she's going to notice that. But like, just you're free to move about the cabin, as it were.
Okay, well, I'm gonna through my little ear cuff, tell Lyra only to come join us in the captain's quarters. But and also tell her, say, hey, also Brian is acting real sketched out, and she's watching in the crow's nest. So maybe don't walk on the main deck, just to kind of avoid spooking her.
Okay.
Yeah, so she
So
she
that's
will
gonna be
have to
cool.
go up on the main deck, but
Act
from
casual.
like
You don't actually have to come over here. We can just talk.
well,
on the
also
phone.
like that's the distance she has to travel. So
That's fair. Oh, I forget that
Lyra's-
I'm up on the main deck.
Yeah.
Forget.
Well, what do you? I'm gonna. Well, what do you need? I'm in the middle of a search binge. What do you need?
Yeah, that's fair. Remind me from the necklace. Did we figure out a way to safely remove it off of Brian? If we
Not-
were able to touch it.
We shouldn't touch it directly. I think if you.
Wait,
We shouldn't touch it directly, but
Celeste.
if you wrap
Probably
your hands
a
in
Bible.
a cloth, don't touch them directly, or you could just if the necklace is in some sort of pocket, just cut her clothes off of her. You don't have to touch it, and then take that clothing and put it in
We
in a
promised.
chest.
She made a promise specifically that she wouldn't do that.
All right. Well, Don't touch it with your hands directly.
I guess we probably have some spare. Yes.
The ring of mind shielding.
Uh-huh.
Do we think that would be helpful here?
Probably not. It
Probably.
never is.
It never is.
Yeah,
No.
we'll just put it on just in case.
Celeste,
I'm
you
good.
hear in your mind, of course I'd be helpful here. I seal your mind. Cursed thing, I would be very helpful at this moment. Yes, I would.
You weren't supposed to exist in them.
Oh, did the leprechaun not make it over? I forgot about that.
No, you specifically said you would not be doing that voice again.
Oh, that was probably because Lauren would be upset about it. Okay, never mind. You have this like weird thought that a leprechaun might have said something to you, but like it didn't happen.
Must have been the wind.
Yeah.
Well, maybe wear it just in case.
I fear that's a bad idea. I have since learned the error of my ways, because if I die with that thing on, you can't resurrect me. So I'm not putting it back on, but you can have it if you'd like for now.
Honestly, I forget what this thing does and doesn't do.
Not much.
All right. Well, I guess our best bet is to not touch it directly. So
don't touch it directly. Don't make contact with your hands. Don't touch it directly. If you have a way to use some sort of tongs from the kitchen.
Well, one of us has a cloak.
My cloak of billowing? What about it?
I don't know. I don't think Celeste is wearing anything extra that she can take off and use.
You don't have like an extra shirt? You have the one shirt on your body and nothing else?
Whoa.
Maybe. I don't know what time period we're in. Let me see.
You probably have more than one out. I mean,
yeah, you would definitely have more than one outfit.
Okay, cool.
I think
we'll just use extra
for, like cartoon characters. Like you can assume we're wearing the same thing every day, but we have clothes.
Okay, cool. Then we could
also just like with like what your average set of clothes would be like 1 gold piece.
Oh, okay, cool. Then yeah, we can just use some extra clothes.
Yeah, like if you want to go clothes shopping, like a set of like really common basic clothing would be like 1 gold. Now, if you're getting into like more elegant, refined stuff, then it gets more expensive. But like just your run of the mill commoner clothes, like 1 GP, super cheap.
Okay, cool. Then I'll just grab an extra piece of clothing.
Could we reasonably have gloves?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so we'll wear gloves too.
Oh, don't wear them, because what if she gets suspicious?
Well, once she's out. Yeah. Out. Do you have the box still that the necklace was originally in?
Oh yeah, it's over there. I think.
Maybe.
Yeah, Brian, I think you just took the necklace out, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like, yeah, we can put it back in there, and then what are we gonna do with it? Like, throw in the ocean, or?
I mean, I'm okay with that. Personally, I don't want this thing on the ship.
You want either, Lyra, do you have any thoughts about dumping it off the ship?
Probably not. We don't want it to get in the wrong hands at this moment in time, especially if there's something wrong with these mercenary guards that are watching our ship. We should probably wait to get rid of it, but you could hide it in your bastion. I'm pretty sure nobody can enter your bastion unless you invite them.
Fair point.
Okay.
I can hide it in my library. However, I'm on a research binge at the moment and might not be of help to you unless you need some sort of magic, in which case call me in an emergency through this message. However, if you would like Noodle to help, you can come and get him. I'll send him up.
Send us Noodle.
All right, Lyra takes Noodle and out of the bag and sends him up. He's sitting in the bag. The bag is open. He's peering out, but he's just been sitting in the bag while Lyra
Aw.
writes. So Lyra sends Noodle up.
Hi, Noodle. Does Brian the character care for Noodle or just Brian the person?
Oh, like was
I'm just curious.
I think Brian would like care for Noodle on the inside, but wouldn't like show it. I think it's more like an annoying dog that's obsessed with Brian, but Brian would never like actively be like, oh,
Okay.
just Brian would be protective over Noodle, I think.
Yeah. I was just curious what Brian the character's thoughts on Noodle were.
Yeah.
Because I know Brian the person's.
Yeah.
Okay. What time of the day is it right now? Like, is it almost like mealtime?
Yeah, I would say that we're getting close to evening at this point.
And is it Friday? Can someone confirm? Because last I wrote down it was Thursday, but I wasn't a part of last session.
Yeah, so
I
it would be
assume it's
Friday.
Okay.
Or did we have two? We had 2 long rests.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah. It would be
Saturday?
Saturday.
Yeah, well, one of the
Yeah,
days
that's-
was basically Mira walking out of the ship, having the best smooch of her life, almost dying to a death ray, and then going back to bed.
I want to find the Reddit post you wrote about me.
I'll send it to you. Actually, I'm not, specifically because I also consulted Reddit about mechanics for your side quest. So,
Who's side quest?
Mira's, the first one you guys encountered,
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
maybe I
with
won't.
the
and then immediately ignored.
I'm waiting.
Kraken.
I'm trying to grow stronger before I
You
go
know,
on my side quest.
Whenever you want to do it, you just got to break a crystal. That's it.
I know. I also, there was not a good time, and then we went into the Feywilds for,
Right,
like,
that
forever,
definitely.
and I felt like it would be such a dick move of me to immediately be like, okay, welcome. Now everybody is playing my special game.
Would that have gotten us out of the Feywild question?
No, you got to break it on the ship.
Yeah.
Damn. Which was yes, and we just ran around the Feywild for that long for no reason.
Yeah, right.
This is how I'm playing Skyrim too. I'm doing like all of my side quests before I do like my main quest because I want to have money to buy things and have better levels. I'm just like leveling up. I'm just honing in on myself, but that's why I like am so adamant about Mira not dying because I wanted the side quest. Soon. Anyway.
So evening approaches. So it's Saturday, right? That's what we determined? Okay. Yep. Evening on Saturday approaches.
Is there like a... Would realistically whoever like the chef is like call the crew to dinner? Like is like everybody kind of going to be gathering?
The chef is Star Lily, isn't it?
Oh my god, yeah.
I was gonna say.
So Star Lily, you want to call everyone to dinner? You're muted. There you go.
Yes.
So Star Lily rings the dinner bell.
All right. Mira, with gloves in her pocket and Noodle at her side, sets out towards the galley.
Question.
Yes.
Can our Bastion people leave our Bastion?
Yeah.
You're gonna make him get you
my-
dinner.
My Solomon gets me my dinner.
Sounds good.
Should go room service.
Damn.
Okay, is anybody else going to dinner?
Celeste, make sure to take a seat next to wherever Brian ends up sitting.
Is Brian
I know I already
sitting?
moved my token, but no, she's not.
Brian,
Where
you
is
going to
Brian?
dinner not knowing about any of these conversations?
Brian is gonna grab her food and then go back up to the bird's nest.
Oh,
Uh, because she has to keep watch on
dude.
the guys.
Where is this?
All right, so Brian's in the food line getting her grog and chip slop or whatever
Yeah.
startlingly made.
Um,
I don't know.
while she's in the line, Celeste is making eyes at Mira. Crazy eyes. Just kidding, not crazy eyes, but like, signaling eyes.
What do we do?
I don't know, distraction lady. You're the distraction lady.
I love how.
Okay.
Tell you what. We've now done this more than once. You can add on to your character sheets now that Celeste and Mira are capable of minor communication with one another with aggressive eye movements
Well, we are in real life.
and
so-
elbow jabs. Yeah. I mean, you have to be able to like either see or touch one another, and it's only simple messages. But you can add that to your character sheets.
Hell yeah. Okay, Mira. Is gonna hop up on the table and take out her magical lute. And she's gonna start singing. And her lute is making visual effects, like it's making a bunch of little noodles float around. Little noodle holograms float around. And the real noodle is dancing around the table with her.
Noodle will dance, sure.
Thank you.
All right, roll a performance check for me.
And she's chosen a very like popular shanty so that everybody else in the room is encouraged to like sing along, get up, dance. Like the crew should be moving and grooving.
Tell you what, I'll consider that the help action too, so you can make this performance check with advantage.
Good. 19.
All right, and then I'm gonna need from Brian. Let's see how do I do a keeping your focus check? What is that? Tell you what, I'm going to give you a straight intelligence check with the DC of 19 to see how distracted you get.
Oh man, 7.
You are enamored with this. I don't know, sleight of hand checks that are enacted upon you will have advantage. Actually, what did you roll? You rolled a 7?
Yeah.
You missed it by 12. So not only I'm going to give them advantage on sleight of hand, I'm going to give you disadvantage on percept. No, actually, considering other things, you'll have a flat perception still, even though that was bad.
Celeste is also moving and grooving to the music, getting closer and closer to Brian, and then attempts to slip the odorless, tasteless potion into her drink.
All right, roll that sleight of hand check.
My first one was a 14. And just in case I crit, second one, which was
Ooh.
not that. So
You did crit, but the wrong kind. All right. Perception check. Brian, you got to beat a 14.
Don't be defeated.
No, right.
Don't be
I don't know
14.
what's gonna happen. 4.
You have no idea
oh yeah.
that anything has happened to your drink.
You better
And
not hurt
Celeste
Brian.
immediately starts moving and grooving in the opposite direction to avoid her.
A clean getaway. With 10 over, yeah, I mean, Brian, you're not even in your state of paranoia with that. You have no concept that there even could be anything in your food.
Mira shoots Celeste a look that means keep an eye on her.
House over, I'm on it. I'm not
Mira,
even sure. That was nice.
Mira finishes up her song. She takes a bow. She motions to Noodle for him to bow, everyone to clap for him.
Oh, wonderful dinner and a show. What a glorious evening.
And she sits down next to Celeste.
All right, Brian, where do you go to eat your food? Back up to the crow's nest, right?
Yep.
All right. So as you consume your food, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw to see if the potion takes effect, and I want you to text me the result.
Oh, shit.
All right, and then at this point, we're going to move into we're going to move into rest. So everyone's going to go take a long rest. As this happens before, well, everyone's going to settle in for the night, right? I understand that there are shenanigans that are planned. As Brian falls asleep on the crow's nest, I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw from her.
14.
14. Okay. This is fun.
Oh, it's fun.
Okay. All right. I am going to be sending Brian a message to let her know what is happening at the moment. And Celeste and Mira, what do you guys plan on doing?
Okay, we have to go find Brian.
Yeah. What are the odds you think she's actually passed out?
50-50.
Okay.
I say
and
we
she's in the
just-
crow's nest.
Climb up there, act normal. I don't want to like shout up to her to see if she's asleep, because what if we wake her up?
Well, if she's drugged, then she won't wake up if she's sleeping.
I mean, I don't know.
Do you think we should use our little communicators to see if she'll respond to us?
You could do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, Psst, Brian. Like in her ear.
Okay. Brian does not wake up.
I think we should go check it out, and I think we should be prepared that she will fight us.
Okay. Well, where are you? Did you meet me in our? Oh, where am I?
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to move her. She's wherever you are.
I guess why don't we be? I'll meet you underneath the crow's nest
Okay.
and just. You gonna move yourself?
Yes, I'm sorry. I was. Oh my gosh.
All right. So I think hopefully Brian has seen the couple of messages that I sent to her.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Brian was prepared for
And the two of you have now gathered at the bottom of the main mast.
Yes. And then before we do anything else, I'm gonna go really close to Mira and I'm gonna touch her.
Close to Mira.
Right before she touches Brian, Brian's
Well,
gonna
I'm not gonna try, but I'm not touching you. I
Just
haven't
touching
even
me.
climbed the crow's nest. I'm
We're
touching
not up
Mira.
there.
I said before we do anything else, I'm gonna go up to Mira and I'm gonna touch her.
I'm gonna go up to
Um,
them, push them.
I'm gonna push, and I'm gonna
I was gonna say you hear a voice in your head that says, "Remember, no diddling."
um, and I'm gonna cast Barkskin.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm also gonna cast Barkskin on myself.
Yep.
That raises my
Um,
AC, right?
Yeah, to
17.
17.
Sweet.
Um, and I fear that she is not drugged since she spoke to us a second ago by accident. But we must go on. You want to climb up first, or like should we rock paper scissors for it, or I guess I'll go first.
Okay, I'll just follow behind you.
Remember that if you need to write a eulogy for me.
I will. You were brave.
Also 39 coins, don't forget. Okay. Celeste will climb up first.
Okay.
Mira climbs up after her. I'm scared she's awake.
Okay, so we now have 3 officers of the Yellowtail in the crow's nest, 50 feet above the main deck. As
And none of us can fly. We left the flight people down below.
and what are you trying to do?
I want to whisper to Lyra through the cup that we need her to come out here.
I'm gonna gently whisper in Brian's ear, "Hey, you good? You fell asleep in the crow's nest."
I'm going to narrate what's happening inside of Brian's mind at this moment.
Okay.
As she is asleep, she hears your friends are checking to see if you are asleep. You are asleep. They come for me. Your friends desire me. You won't let me go, will you? You don't want me to go. I'm your real friend, aren't I? Not them. What do you want to do?
See, unfortunately, we don't know that.
Oh, right, yeah, you have no idea. This is for dramatic effect.
Okay.
So-
Well, I guess seeing as she didn't respond, we
Mira's gonna put her gloves
glove
on.
up. Yeah.
As you put the gloves on... Okay, keep going.
I was gonna say, Mira, you gotta look with your special eyes, and by that I mean your spyglass, to see where this necklace is. I don't want to diddle her. I promise you I wouldn't.
She's gonna look with her special eye.
Brian, where is the necklace on you right now?
I'm pretty sure it's in her pocket.
Left or right?
Say left.
In this moment, the necklace shouts into Brian's mind.
Oh.
It's happening! It's happening now! Wake! 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 And I'm gonna need Brian to make another Constitution saving throw to see if she can wake up this time.
Don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up.
To see if she can
Wake up.
break through, because she did fail the check. To see if she can break through the DC.
Please don't wake up.
This one you can just tell me.
Oh my god!
No,
27.
bro.
As you finish putting the gloves on and you prepare to start reaching out your hands, Brian's eyes, blood red, They don't look like her
damn it.
eyes anymore. Shoot open as she looks the two of you dead in the face. Brian, what do you do? Or actually, tell you what, in this moment, roll initiative. Brian, don't forget that you're a barbarian, so you get advantage. Now, the initiative is not necessarily for combat, but it's so that we know who goes when.
Goddamn. Lyra, get out here.
Brian rolls a 14.
So Brian goes first. Brian, what are you going to do?
Brian is
Remember,
gonna
it doesn't
cast.
necessarily have to be combat.
Brian is gonna cast Hold Person on them.
On who? You can only
You
cast it
have
on one of them.
spells?
On.
When did you get spells?
When she failed a wisdom save earlier today.
What?
Well, the amulet gives her power.
I didn't know.
That's news to me.
I told you it was a magic amulet.
Okay, magic amulet doesn't mean it gives her magic.
I thought it was just cursed.
Lots of magic items
Her
that don't give
power.
me magic.
This is what
It
happens
gives
when
her
you don't
power and
focus on the
drives her
necklace.
crazy. It gives her power and drives her crazy.
So who do you want to cast Hold Person on, Brian?
Celeste.
Celeste, I
Okay.
need a wisdom saving throw. Let's see. What is the DC on that? Oh, that'd be a spell save DC, which is somewhere on here.
20, but a dirty 20.
Oh, I have no idea.
Ew.
Hold on. Let me try and find where this is on my map.
She can't be held down. Freeze a bird. Lightness bird.
Skills and other checks. No. Weapons. No. See, this mat is great, but it has too much information, and so I can't ever remember where. Oh, in the magic section. Come on, Jacob. Okay. What is your new charisma modifier, Brian?
It's now. Is it +4 to the
To the
modifier I already
base score,
have?
not to what you. So you'll add probably an extra 2.
So my charisma 4 was 10, so now it'll be 14.
Yeah, so that's just a +2. All right, Celeste, you are able to resist on the 20 wisdom save. You're able to resist the Hold Person spell that Brian attempted to cast on you, and you feel it too. You feel a surge of magic that came from Brian. You feel like a wave of malevolent energy coming from those eyes. You feel as your bones and joints start to lock. Your joints, I know you're a nurse, start to lock in place, and your willpower is able to overcome that. So Brian, what are you gonna do with the rest of your turn?
Brian is going to. Brian is gonna go into a wild surge.
All right, so that's your bonus action. So what do you get with the wild surge?
Let's see. 6. So until my rage ends, I am surrounded by multicolored protective lights. You gain a +1 bonus to AC, and while within 10 feet of you, your allies gain the same bonus.
Well, you currently don't have allies.
Well, I have no allies.
But you get
all
that
on his
bonus
side.
AC. So the eyes snap open red. You feel that malevolent energy, and from the somewhere back within her body, as you can feel the rage boiling over, rage that was so comforting to you so many times, as red lights erupt from her back. What else are you gonna do, Brian?
Brian's gonna whip out her dagger.
So
Can she even do that? How many actions do you have?
it's like a million.
So to be fair, she hasn't taken her action yet.
What?
So the Hold Person is a free action.
We are so fucked.
Is Lyra coming to help us?
Give me a minute.
Don't say
Just chillaxing over there.
Okay. Star Lily also can help, first of all. Second of all, it
Did you
would
tell
take me a
Star Lily to
second.
come help us?
Noodle's there with you. You have Noodle.
Okay. Well, that's not helpful.
It's gonna take me a second.
Helpful. Corvus can fly.
I was going to say,
Brian-
why don't you both, you and Star Lily both roll initiative?
Oh, we have to roll.
Well, yeah.
Not even there. We're not even involved.
Well, so you are aware of this, Lyra.
I asked you directly for help. Twice.
I called for help twice. Yeah, fuck you. What do you need or nothing?
So, Brian, you pull out your dagger.
Brian's gonna
And I get plus
try
3.
to
15. Initiative.
slash Mira's legs.
All right.
20.
So roll your attack on Mira.
24.
That's going to be a hit. Roll the damage.
Noodle is attempting to get the necklace from the pocket this whole time.
Okay,
No.
we'll keep that in mind. Noodle acts on,
Me.
yeah, Gabriella's initiative. Which she will be... So Gabriella's first possibility, it will be in the next round.
I'm just trying to help.
No, I mean, that's good.
Don't
So,
offer up
what's
my
the
noodle.
damage?
It was 6.
All right, so Mira, you take 6 points of damage as Brian plunges her knife into your leg and draws it back, dripping with your blood.
Brian's gonna take the amulet out of her pocket, drip the blood onto the amulet,
And
then put
as
it around her neck.
as the blood, oh, put it on your neck. Oh, that's amazing. As the blood disappears instantly as the amulet drinks the blood of one of your friends. I'm gonna send
That's an object
you.
interaction, right? That would be like an action. That's an action,
That's an object interaction.
right? Which is what a bonus. It has to use some of her things to be able to do.
Object interaction is kind of its own part of the action economy. So she's used her action, but it's an attack action. She's used her bonus action and an object interaction. So technically, she still has movement, and I'm going to do this for everyone, right? As a barbarian at this level, she gets, if she uses her action as an attack, she can use, she can do another attack.
I'm sure Lauren doesn't. Like that.
I think she's asleep.
Wake her up.
If you want, we can end on a cliffhanger right here. This is a good spot to have a cliffhanger.
We can end on a cliffhanger.
I
Do we-
actually do need to go to bed.
Okay.
So
So as we end, right? So Brian, let's just narrate the. Well, actually, Brian, what do you want to do? You want to take another attack?
Yeah, Brian is gonna cast resistance to magical damage.
Oh, that's just a thing that you. That's a stat that you have now. That's a condition.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Okay, never mind then. Yeah,
Sorry, the
Brian's-
bullet points look strange in Discord.
I see it now.
Yeah.
Great to know she has resistance to magical damage.
great. Love that.
So why you want
I
me? Why am I coming over?
Because you can fly.
I don't know. Take some damage.
Well, it's also not an
Be a
immunity,
distraction.
right? So, do you want to take another attack, Brian, or are you satisfied with your first turn?
I'll give him a little chance.
All right. So,
How cool of you.
as Celeste and Mira come up the mast, they put their gloves on. they're about to get the amulet before the amulet speaks into Mira's mind. Which, by the way, on your way up, the amulet was whispering into the mind of Brian, saying, right, they're coming. They want to take me from you, these friends of yours. And then in and among that, which was unknown to you at the time, was that the amulet was also saying, their blood, I need their blood. Feed me their blood, and I will give you my power. As you reach for the amulet says, they are here! Wake up now! And the eyes blast open, attempting to freeze Celeste, but she's able to resist. The rage motes of light come out from the back of Mira's head as she pulls a dagger out, plunging it into Mira's leg, and then grabbing the amulet with the rest of her action economy. She takes her time to do it. She smears and drips the blood of Mira onto the amulet, which drinks it greedily before she puts it on, looks you both dead in the face. Just, she barely even looks like the same person at this point. And she says, I'll give you a chance. And that's where we're going to end.
True.
Oh shit!
This is terrible.
You couldn't have rolled bad today?
This is what happens when you let Brian get under a curse for so long.
Listen. We've been trying to fix it.
You didn't have to take the necklace.
And merely
How
just a
deep
puppet.
in this was I supposed to go? In the Wikipedia page.
What was that?
How deep in the Wikipedia page were we meant to go?
I mean, you won't need to click any links. You're welcome to
Okay,
click
'cause
links.
I clicked-
Learn as much as you would like.
I went to the poems.
Go for it. Have fun.
I went to the runic poems. And
I mean-
I wrote what I could down from that. But I was like, I don't know if I'm actually meant to be.
That has... So when I created this puzzle, I was just on that one Wikipedia page. But feel free to expand your mind and learn things about Proto-Germanic and Elder Futhark. It'll make you a better person.